for those heartfelt comments. Anybody else? Got two. Do you have some slides, Wes? No.
Yes.
I was given one.
I don't have any with me. Anyway, my name is Wes Hull, and I'm probably one of the oldest people here, but I'm sitting next to an older gentleman than I am, and so that's good. Did you know that Bethesda had a hockey team in the late 60s and early 70s? We had a hockey team. Some of the players on the team are here tonight. I've been looking for them. I don't see them. Others are not here, and others have passed on. I made a list of some of the players, and if Peter, do you have it on the...
Yes.
It's there now. I can't see it. Oh, yeah. There we are.
Yeah.
That's great.
Doris.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I should mention first of all that Kenny Hull and Basil was our manager, and Basil Wilberforce was our coach. And next to him was Kenny Lee, Don Reppel, Noel Hardy, Frankie Dvorak, Cliff Bunny, Bill Tibbs, myself, Alan Heald, and Fred Bunny, and Bob Puchniak. That was the name of, that was some of our players that not all of them are in the picture, and not all of them attended every game. Sometimes we only had maybe 5 forwards and a couple of 2 or 3 defensemen. I'd like to mention that that Bill Tibbs, myself, and Bob Puchniak were the defense, and not all the players attended the church, but our outreach program was that they would attend at least once a month. And so they did, and we actually mentioned to them they had to be there, and we were always surprised when they showed up. Bill Tibbs played on defense with me, and he went 60 minutes on defense, unheard of today. And we had to use him 60 minutes because we only had 3 defensemen dressed, and I needed a little break. The only playoff game I remember was a playoff match. We were locked in a terrific battle with Grand Memorial for the championship, and neither team was giving an inch. I think the score was 1-1 at the end of the second period. And the referee decided to give me a penalty for tripping, which of course I didn't deserve. That meant they had an extra player, which didn't help the situation. As one of their players was ready to shoot the puck into our goal, Bill Tibbs spotted him and hit him with a very clean but solid body check, which sent him flying across the ice where he struck the boards. Now, under normal circumstances, this would not be a penalty, but the ref called it interference, as he claimed Bill hit him just before he had a chance to play the puck. But that's not all. We were now down to 3 skaters, and the game unfortunately became a little chippy. The next thing happened, a fight broke out between one of their smaller players, but better players, and Paul McCarthy. Now, Paul played junior hockey at the time and was used to this style of play, and ended the fight rather quickly with a solid uppercut. Another penalty for the Bethesda. And as Paul entered the penalty box, it was evident that we were all related as we began to laugh. Until Kenny Hull came over. He was our manager, as you know, and he said he was never so embarrassed or ashamed to see all his relatives in the penalty box at the same time. This, of course, brought on gales of laughter from Paul and his two uncles. By the way, Don McCarthy, who was Paul's dad, was watching the game, and he left the rink in disgust. I think the final score was 2-1 for Grant. Anyway, the boys from Bethesda put up a good show. And I just want to add just a little bit of humor here at the end. The church league folded the next year as a fight broke out on the way to the dressing room after a game. Neither Bethesda or Grant were involved, but River Heights Community Center didn't think it set a good example. They canceled the contract. Over the years, we've had many good conversations, laughs over the memories of the short-lived but storied history of the Bethesda Church hockey team.
Oh my goodness. Oh dear. That's hilarious.